Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
I love that intro. Shout out to King Dave. Welcome to Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Game Show, where me and my funny friends bring fun and games to late night. That's right, late night. We're here and we're about to tickle your funny bones. So make sure that you either have the bathroom near or at least some Pampers. As I mentioned about my funny friends, we have a studio full tonight. Our first up is Joey Lee. Hi, Joey.
It's so Train. Hello, everybody. This is Don Cornelius. I won't be on tonight, but I'm bringing on special guest, Joey Lee. Hey, everybody on Soul Train. Yeah. I'm a smooth operator.
Well, I'm digging it, Joey
Who are
Lee.
you? Brenda,
I,
what are you doing on Soul Train?
I have missed you so much. You're not on Soul Train. You're on Sauce in the City Late Night
Really?
Comedy Game Show, but just as good. So, welcome back to the show. And what did you think of the new guy?
Oh, he's going to be great. He's got kind of longish hair, looks like a rock star. So he's going to be funny.
I think so too. So, speaking of which, I'm going to let you help me bring to the stream our next contestant.
Well, why don't we bring on our new person, Mr. Lombardo?
Hey, hi, Phil.
Hi.
Welcome
How
to
are
the
you?
show.
I'm sorry.
Good to be here, Brenda. No, welcome to the show. I'm so glad that you could join us. And because the people who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond just met you like I did, tell them a little bit more about Phil Lombardo.
Phil Lombardo has no personality. Phil Lombardo um, mimics what he sees around him, so he is accepted by society. Um, and Phil Lombardo is honest about this, unlike most other people.
Wow. Okay. I can see how this is going to go. Well, welcome to the show. And as with all newbies, you know this is a game show, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We get to ask all of our newbies, what is your favorite game show or competition series?
Um, so this is probably not the answer you were looking for, but Legends of the Hidden Temple always stuck in my head as just this thing. Like I've seen game shows since, and nothing stuck in my head more than that one. I still want to go on that show. I'm a grown up, and I still just want to put the monkey together and like see Olmec praise me. I don't know.
I vaguely remember that one, and I digest game shows and competition series by the episode. So I don't know, but at the end of the episode, we'll see how we did in comparison to your favorite game show. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready to help me bring to the stream our next contestant?
Definitely.
Hey,
Who's it gonna be?
I don't know. You tell me.
Um, Bacon, because that's the only name I can remember.
Welcome to the stream, Bacon.
What's sizzling, guys? How are you guys guys tonight?
I'm doing amazing. I guess that name does stick. When I first met you, you said it's unfair because of my name. And I said, no, it's not. And now I'm eating my words because I do think that it is unfair because everybody loves bacon. Okay.
Not
so-
everybody. Not everybody. We got Jews, Muslims, and vegans. I'm definitely not kosher.
Well, everybody I know. So, what do you think of the new eye?
Ooh, like I want to go back and get Greasy after the show. He's how you doing? You want to get saucy, sir?
Stay tuned to the green room. All right, Bacon, help me welcome our next contestant to the stream.
I want to see Malfunction Junction. What's your misfunction?
Woo.
Everything. I'm kind of curious as to what's going to happen with Timu Reaver Phoenix and Bacon at the end of the show here. I like it. I think a lot of the new guy too. He seems like he's going to be good energy here. He'll fit in nicely. He ain't left yet.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome back.
Hi.
We have a little project that I asked you to do. So are you ready at the end of the episode?
I hope so.
Me too. All right. Sounds like you're ready to help me introduce our
Bring
next
out Rose.
contestant to the stream.
Let's see Rose. Open her petals.
All right. Rose Valet, like Valley Girl. Hi, Rose.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I'm ready to play. Oh, I'm Rose. I'm from Connecticut, but I'm on vacation in Las Vegas and ready to get started.
Oh, man. Well, welcome back to the stream for your third episode. You keep coming around here, and we're going to have to adopt you.
Oh, that's good.
So we get to ask people who return to us, what keeps you coming back?
Love playing games. I love the trivia, and everybody is so great and fun.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, what do you think about the newer guy than you?
Nice to have another East Coaster from New York. I'm from Connecticut, so he understands that cold weather is no fun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But welcome. I hope he has a good time and likes it too.
Me too. So it sounds like you're ready to help me introduce the next contestant to the stream.
I can only remember the name Dickie, but that's because I'm a pervert.
No cussing in the pros.
Mr. Headass? I don't know. Okay, Damien.
Not even in the name. Rose. No
Damien.
cursing in the intro.
Damien.
Yes. Hi, Damien. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, Brenda? It's good to see your voice. Rock on.
Rock on. So you see that Rose has the same problem you used to have, right?
Oh, yeah. I had to seek out therapy for my cursing. Thanks for reminding me of that traumatic experience in my life. I don't want to go back there. That's pretty mean, Brenda. That's pretty darn mean, man.
Well, this is a good time to tell the audience, now that we have to fess up, this is a rated R show. We tried to make it past the intros, but as you can see, we failed. But welcome to the stream, Damien. It's always good to see you. And it sounds like you're ready to introduce the next contestant to the stream.
Let's see. The next contestant to the stream, it's got to be my homeboy, Randy Holton.
Hey, Randy, all the way from Tampa, Florida.
Thanks, Damien. I'd like to do an invitation on my last show. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, beep. All
I think
right.
the smoke was coming off the edit button.
Oh, well, welcome back. Hopefully, this episode you won't make me edit so much. What do you think of the new guy?
It's time to put your big girl panties on.
I love it. Damien, I didn't get to ask you, what do you think of the new guy?
Oh my God, he looks like Dustin Bieber's security guard, or my sister Paige, but she's got more facial hair, which is your eyebrows are amazing though, doll. Amazing.
He's not lying.
Randy Holton, who is the next contestant to the stream?
A cerebral, I can't say it, guy in a wheelchair.
Wheelchair Manson.
We're going to have to work on that. Hi, Cerebral Speed Bump. How's it going?
I'm still living and I'm still breathing and rolling like a rock star.
Because he's rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Well, welcome back to the show. A few more episodes, and we definitely are going to have to adopt you. What do you think of the new guy?
I like him a lot. I think he should continue going and put his big boy panties on.
Y'all got to tell me more about these big boy panties. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump. We have one more contestant in the studio tonight. Now, hold on. Let's start out with the games right away, right? So I will give you 5 points on the board without the help of the rest of the cast if you can name the last contestant to the stream.
Cerebral Speed Bump.
Yeah, everybody else be quiet. There's one more person in the studio. Don't help him. This is for points. You don't want him to win. All right. So Cerebral Speed Bump. There's one more person left in the green room. Can you name him? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to try to talk your way through it. Rest of the cast on mute.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember.
Do you remember anything about him?
He had glasses and he was a newer guy that I've never seen.
Okay, back your face up from the camera. Remember, we can hear you. Not that far. Thank you. I just don't want to see your nose hairs. All right. So, well, that's a good signal. And since you really have no idea, I'm going to knock it down to 3 points. And I'm going to give you 30 seconds to ask the cast and see if they can help you to figure out the last person. 30 seconds on the clock and go.
It's in the membrane.
Insane.
Oh, yeah. Insane.
That is correct. Welcome, my friend. Insane in the membrane.
Like your imagination. I'm a newer guy with glasses.
I love the description. Well, since everybody probably needs a refresher course on Insane, go ahead and tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, and obviously the people in the studio, a little bit more about Insane.
Insane's been doing comedy since I'm 2, but I didn't know it. My father was a master of ceremonies in the Catskill Mountains, so I'm one of the last cats of the Catskills. I've known Brenda for 3 years. In the beginning, she had 3 different shows she was doing. None of them were a game show, but they were all hysterical. Went to Vegas, met Brenda, a bunch of the crew, people, reminded me of what I'm supposed to do in life, and disappeared for a year, but kept watching what Brenda's doing, and now I'm back from outer space.
He's back. All right, Insane. Thank you for that. So that everybody, get a little better understanding. What do you think of the new guy?
I'm excited to see because he's in the middle of a crisis of how he's getting to where he is, to where he wants to go between now doing a show and tomorrow.
Dum 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 dum. Oh, the drama. Oh, the drama of it all. All right, you guys. We definitely could play a video here, but we've decided that there will be an opening act of the episode. We think that it's a great way to start the show, and this will be a cast vote. So hopefully you made a good impression. Joey Lee, who would you like to hear a little bit more from to start the show?
Lombardo.
Lombardo. Da, 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 da. Phil, who
All
would
right.
you like to hear more from?
Insane.
In the membrane, insane in the brain. Malfunction Junction. How about you?
I gotta go with River Phoenix stunt double, Mr. Lombardo.
I love it. 2 for Lombardo. Damien, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Yeah, those eyebrows are pretty hot, dude. I'm drawn to them, and I'm not even gay. I'm in. Let's get going. Lock it in.
Rose, that's 3 for 2 for Lombardo and 1 for some guy that has greatly groomed eyebrows. So who will it be for you tonight?
I'm still new and I haven't heard Bacon's comedy, so I'm gonna go with Bacon.
Bacon, she's always on her side. Randy Holton, who would you like to hear more from to open the episode?
Well, I really don't want to put a lot of pressure on him, but I do want to throw him in the fire, though. Phil.
All right. Bacon, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Definitely Lombardo. He's got my libido going. He can keep the momentum.
That is a whole different show. Insane, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Phil.
Okay.
I was going to say Rose, but Phil.
Phil. All right, Joey Lee, as the point keeper, you've been keeping the point, so I'm going to let you introduce who won the vote.
Well, obviously by a landslide, Lombardo. Phil Lombardo.
Hi.
And I'd like to bring him to the stage. Yeah, everybody, Phil Lombardo. Go.
All right, Phil, I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock. It does not have to be jokes, but rest
For
of
the
the
love of late night, let it be funny.
Let it be funny, for Christ's sake.
And let's go. Great job, Cass.
All right. Well, like I said, my name's Phil Lombardo, and I'm a little bit of a mess, but I did run away with the circus when I was 22. That's a great sign that I'm not a mess right there. Lived with them for about 6 months, and then I got back home to New York with them, and I ran away from the circus. I was terrified at how they treated their employees. I was harassed every day by a crackhead named Reggie. My life was actually threatened most days by him. I became his manager after a week, and I was like 20 years younger than him, so he was really happy about that. And I would tell him what to do like a manager does, and he would respond with I can't really say all of what he would respond with on this show, I guess. But
Oh no, we're past the intros.
Oh, I got you. Well, still, I'm introducing myself. I don't want to dive too deep, because he said some. You know what? As part of my 3 minutes, I'll just tell you the other part early. I was not necessarily kicked out of the Bushwick Comedy Club last night, but I was lighted early, and I was asked not to do that kind of performance anymore, and I don't think he's ever going to let me in anyway. But it was because I said a bad word. And nobody liked it. Bushwick is a little bit of a they're a tight community, you know, they like the things the way they like them, and I don't really fit in Bushwick, so I tried this dirty joke out for the first time in Bushwick because why not? Didn't work. Didn't even let me finish the joke. I went over to the other comedy club up the block. They let me finish the joke and politely afterwards just said, please do not say that word here anymore. Like a host should, you know, it was polite. So that's
Can
really.
you hear the joke?
Oh, you don't want to hear that joke, believe me.
No, we do.
No, it's honestly it's not finished, and without it really being finished and fine tuned, it doesn't have the correct impact. To be honest, yeah, it's a rough one.
Baby.
It got you kicked out. Those are the best jokes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you in particular, Brenda, would not like this joke. It's just I don't know.
See you next Tuesday.
He's
I'll
using
put-
the N-word.
I might have. I don't know.
Never.
But the joke overall is about how, especially in a place like Bushwick, they'll be fine with you saying any other slur, but then as soon as you say that one, it's no go. My joke, I start off by saying 3 other slurs, and nobody has a problem. And yeah, so that's how it goes. You know, just. I think that's 3 minutes. I think I don't know.
All right, since you said it, it's a little bit shy of, but we won't totally hold it against you. At least I won't. All right. So that was really great. And if people want to hear the rest of the joke, tell them where they can find you.
Well, so I'm on Instagram, and I will probably post that joke eventually once I can actually figure out how to bleep out things with a video editor. I don't really get technology, but once I figure that out, it'll be on Instagram, and that's the word time backwards and then the word time forwards. 5555. Real simple for you.
Okay, very simple. All right, Phil. I didn't get a chance to set your board before you started talking, so we'll go ahead and do it now. If you guys liked what Phil had to say in that 3 minutes, and it was funny enough for late night, cameras on to show your appreciation. If Phil did not do the trick for you and did not tickle your funny bone, go ahead and turn your cameras off, and we'll talk about it later. All right, because this is Press Yo Funny. That is right, Phil. This is one of our very first games of the episode, and since you have 0 points on the board, what I will do is I will give you 3 points if you can name 2 of your castmates that you think may have turned their screen on and thought you did a good job. You have Joey Lee, Insane, Malfunction Junction, Damien, Cerebral Speed Bump, Rose Valley, Randy Holton, and Bacon.
So I'm gonna say Cerebral, whatever the rest of his name is, Cerebral Speed Bump. That's it, and Bacon because apparently I made her all greasy. So.
Okay, well, my
odds.
mind and the drama works better with one person at a time. So who's going to be your first? I heard your 2. So now who's going to be your first?
Malfunction. I mean, what's Cerebral Speed Bump?
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
Womp,
Cerebral Speed Bump. You did not turn on your camera. Turn your camera on now and let me know what prevented you from pushing the button?
Well, it's not because you're not funny. It's just I feel that you could do a little bit better. I feel like you could come with a joke and then a pow. You know?
Okay. So I think what you're saying is you got to believe in the joke, Phil. One of the things as being a person that might not like the joke that you told that got you kicked out is this. I'm okay with all kinds of funny, equal opportunity funny around here. But that is the point. It has to be funny. I always tell other races, this is my advice in comedy. If you want to say that word, fine. But make sure one of the three is possible. You can either fight really good, you can run really fast, or you are really funny and nobody can kill you while they're laughing.
Damn
Okay?
straight. Yes.
All right. So you did not get any points, but Joey Lee turned his stream on. Insane turned his stream on. Malfunction Junction was a stream off. Damien, aka Dickie Headass, was a stream off. But Rose said yes. What made you say yes, Rose?
The beginning, it was funny. I would have wished he would have said what the joke was and tried to make it funny and gave the punchline. But if he felt uncomfortable with the joke, maybe he shouldn't say the joke. Do you know what I mean? Unless he, like you said, knows how to make it funny. But the beginning was funny.
Okay. Well, you got some good ones. But Randy Holton was a holdout. Randy Holton, camera on. What prevented you from pushing that button?
Tell the fucking joke.
Right.
Well, if I remember correctly, it has to be funny. So you're
that's
out
where
of
he
luck.
went wrong, Randy. That's what he's trying to tell you. It wasn't funny. So he's got to
Not
work to make it funny. And then I got you, Phil. And Bacon was your second choice, and she was a screen off. But since you picked her, Bacon, screen on, and tell us what prevented you from pushing that button.
Well, I'm just so sad he didn't have the balls to double down and do it. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, do it. And just remember, when you do it, use your inflection so they know that you really didn't do it, because you're dark, but you're not dark enough.
Oh, you guys are amazing at helping me to create these games. For the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, this is our brand new game, Press Yo!
Money!
And if you guys like it, please go ahead and comment below and tell a friend. Plenty of ways to have fun with that. We are off to the sponsor spotlight.
We all sound like down.
And word. I love it when I have backup. My funny friends are definitely here to have my back. This is one of my very favorite segments of the show because we get to highlight different faces, spaces, and places that we bumped into along the way. And it also gives me a chance to go to the bathroom. So this is an oldie but goodie, but I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I do because I really love it. And I love the comedian who sent it to us. Shout out to Jim Zachary Jr., proud supporter of Sauce in the City.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
December 6, 2020 was a great night. It was the night that I was able to go and finally get on that stage in Vegas. It's a night that everybody looks forward to. I think back of that, I think that of a famous quote Las Vegas is a place you go to escape reality, but the reality is that what happens there will follow you for the rest of your life. And that is definitely true in my case, and I hope it is in yours as well. So many games, so much fun, so much time I got to spend with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. What we were doing was big, it was exciting, it was a lot of fun. What we didn't know was what Brenda Brown was working on behind the scenes to make a bigger stage for all of us. Brenda Brown had a vision to bring everything from the screen to the stage, and so Sauce and City Live was born. From the pre-show promotions to the pre-stage bonding, so many comedians from all over the country gathered in one place, Las Vegas, all from the vision of one person. Brenda had a vision to take all the games that we played on screen and put them on the stage in Las Vegas. And Sauce in the City is still going strong today. This is the first annual comedy family reunion. Congratulations, Sauce in the City, for making it 4 years in service. Brenda believed it was important to give everybody the platform to shout out the people that truly inspire you. I'd like to take the time to shout out the people that truly inspired me during my stint with Sauce in the City. Jimmy Howell for introducing me to Sauce in the City. Charlie Mack for all the help behind the scenes. Darrell Hearns for the inspiration. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic, for his loyal support to the platform, Sauce in the City, and for all the guidance that he gives the newcomers. The very funny and amazingly talented Lisa Wood, and to the person that without none of this is possible, Miss Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. A very special thank you to UBSN TV, Roku, The Artifice Las Vegas, Sarah, your bartender, and Morpheus to provide the stage to make tonight possible. Congratulations, Sauce in the City. I can't wait to see what you do next.
And that was the sponsor spotlight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the
sponsor
spotlight. Y'all.
Sound like a dead dying Jerry skit.
All right, you guys. Shout out to Jim Zachary Jr. I love the video, and I'll keep playing it until I get a new one from you. All right, it is time for us to jump into our first game or another game of the night because we've already started with the games. Blackout. This is one of our favorites. It gives 3 of our contestants in the studio another 3 chances to get some points and to get on the board. The game rules are super duper duper simple. All the contestant has to do is answer the question. I'll give them 1 point for everyone in the studio that agrees with them. So you have to be compelling, I suppose, according to the one we'll see. Shout out. All right. So if you get everybody in the studio to agree with you, I'll give you 5 bonus points. Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The way that we decide who is going to go so that they don't fight and tear my studio down is our mini game of Tap In. And this is where I will ask a very, very, very basic, simple question. And the first person that turns their stream on and yells Tap In will win. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I don't want anybody to say how unfair it is. So just all right. So
I am at a handicap.
Joey Lee. I am going to start with you. That's right. Everybody screens off. In the off position. I started with you, Joey. Screen off.
Screen off?
Yep, off. All right. Very basic question. I gotta get basic. Okay. All right. Who sings this song? Or I'm sorry, name the show that this song is from. Sunny days, sweeping up. All right, Damien, click on the button.
Sesame Street.
Lock it in.
I thought you said Taken.
Nope, I said
Sesame Street.
Well, she just gave you a gift, Damien. That is correct. Sesame Street. So, are you ready for your question?
Cheater.
Yeah, sure am.
Chance to get some points on the board. Hashtag question. What would you do if you attended a wedding and found out that the wedding cake was only for the wedding party? Hashtag weigh in, y'all. What would you do?
Oh, I'd get in that shit and I just act like I didn't know. My bad. Good shit though. My bad. My bad. All right. Let's all get a picture. Come on. My bad. I'm still going after fucking cake. That's why I'm there. I don't go there because two people are going to destroy themselves for however many years, go to divorce, lose half their shit. When there's fucking cake, I'm getting some fucking cake, people. Lock that shit in.
All right, guys. If you're like Damien here and you are going to eat the cake and act like you didn't know, screens on.
Not you're a liar.
If you're going to do something else, turn your screens off and we'll talk about it later. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Damien, out of your 7 castmates. No, wait. Yeah, I was right. 8 castmates. How do you think you did?
Oh, that's a freaking home run. Anyone who doesn't vote me in is just stupid because you know you're going to do that at a wedding. That's better than getting drunk and making a fool out of yourself.
Check it out. All right, Damien, you scored 4 points on the board. You split the screen. 4 and 4. Okay, very cool. So you had Joey Lee, who's on the opposition. Joey, screen on. You say if you found out it's only for the wedding party, you'll do something else. What would you do?
I wouldn't eat the cake, but I would slip some money out of the gift envelope I was about to give them. I got shorted from the cake.
I love it. All right. Well, Randy Holton, you agree with Damien over there, and you say you're just going to pretend like you know.
That's crazy. Can't eat the cake? Are you kidding me? I went to Catholic wedding one time. They didn't have ice cream with the cake. I was like, this is some bullshit.
All right. Well, very nice. Everybody, cameras on. Damien, you got 4 points on the stream. So we're going to go the opposite direction on this one. The first person that turns their screen off and yells tap in will win the opportunity to answer the question and get some points on the board. Okay? All right. Very simple question. And you guys who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, you guys could put very simple questions in the chat and help a sister out. But while they're doing that, very simple question is, what is my last name?
Kevin.
Randy Holton. Camera on.
Brenda Brown.
Brenda Brown, a.k.a. Chocolate Child. And where did you get that name?
Oh, geez. All right. Close enough for government work. All right, Randy, are you ready for your question?
I'm ready.
All
How's that
right.
cake?
Let's do it. All right. Hashtag question. Do you think that publishing the cost of tariffs on Amazon will help or hurt the community at large? Hashtag weigh in, y'all. What do you think, Randy?
Well, it's money in the pocket. You know, we've been getting taken advantage by quite a few other countries for many years. I mean, what's the trade deficit with China? $6 trillion. So time to pay up, folks. America's not free no more.
Okay, so you say good plan to put the tariffs on there, let everybody know what's going on, be transparent, let America know what they're paying for, and I like it. So everybody in the studio that agrees with Randy and says that posting tariffs is a great idea, cameras on to show solidarity. And those of you who are like, what are you talking about? There should not be tariffs. We should not see that. It should be one cost, no additional fees. Cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Out of your 8 castmates, Randy, how do you think you did?
I think I got a solid 5.
Oh, I like a man who's sure of himself. Da, 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 da. A solid 5 is what you got. Insane camera back off, please.
That's what I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about.
All right. A solid 5 is what you got, Randy. I'm going to check in with our new guy, Phil Lombardo. You say one whole cost. Don't be adding and tacking nothing else on, huh, Phil?
Kind of. I just don't agree with him because I don't understand what tariffs are because I'm a stupid American.
Maybe Harvard will let more of us in. It's a thing.
Maybe.
Yes. Oh, I'm watching y'all on actual Facebook. Anyway, so I guess that is true and correct. Let's go to let's see, Joey Lee. You had your camera on and you said, that's right. Tell me everything I'm paying for. Let me know.
Well, I saw my book on Amazon, so if they hike the price up, I get more money, right?
No.
Joey Lee, I'm probably Chinese.
Well, you probably have a better relation. All right. Who is that? Randy. You got 5 on the board. Remember that. All right, everybody, cameras off. Our last tap-in question of the night. This is okay. Easy. This is the easiest point getting that it's going to get. Okay. All right. Easy question. Who sings I love rock and roll? Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Joan
They're
Jett
cheating.
and the Black Arts.
Who sings it? I couldn't hear you.
Joan Jett and the Black Arts.
I don't know. Is that who sings that?
That's right.
You might be thinking about
How you
Pat
going to
Benatar.
ask a question you don't know the answer to?
Because I have Rose, my authenticator. I don't have to know anything. I got Rose. I don't know everything. All right. So,
Yeah, it's Joan Jett. I mean, it's Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I believe so.
all right, Insane. Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Yes. They just have to listen to your baritone voice. That's all. All right. Hashtag question. Who was the baddest, quote unquote, Mike? Was it Tyson, Jordan, or Jackson? Hashtag weigh in, y'all. What do you think, Insane?
Mike Tyson. Gotta go with Mike.
Quiet on the set, please.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson? Was that your impression of Mike Tyson?
That was him.
Possibly. I don't know why you're all making fun of me. I hurt you.
Oh, that was a terrible impression, but okay. All right. Everybody in the studio, if you think the baddest Mike was Mike Tyson, leave your cameras on to show solidarity. If you think it was one of the other two, turn your cameras off and we'll talk about it later at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Out of the 8, how do you think you did?
Oh, these people are fools. I'm going to say 5 others turned their cameras on, and 2 people didn't agree with me, just not to agree with me.
Well, that's only 7, but that's the public system. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 points on the board. All right, let's go for let's see. Damien, camera on. Tell me who you think the baddest Mike is.
Michael Jordan, because he paid Lennox Lewis extra to beat the shit out of him. Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. All right, Joey Lee, who do you think the baddest Michael was?
Michael Jordan, he's the GOAT. And Mike Tyson just got beat. So he's not the best.
All right, Bacon, camera on. Tell me who's the best, if not Mike Tyson.
Oh, who's the best then? Like, I thought you were going with the baddest, and I had that all planned out. You threw me for a loop.
The baddest. That's right. Who's the baddest?
The best is Michael Jordan. Like, you can't beat it. Like, Space Jam.
But who's the baddest?
The baddest, like they told the world themselves, the baddest is MJ,
Jackson.
Michael Jackson, like the other MJ.
Yeah, he sang. I'm bad. I'm bad.
You can't do that to little kids and not be bad. Like, that's bad. Shame on you, Mike.
Okay, Phil. You agree? You say Mike Tyson is the baddest, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Because he could beat the shit out of both of those other guys.
Exactly.
And
Right off their
probably
ear.
bite their ear off too. All right, Rose. You say there's one of the others is better than Mike Tyson. What's your opinion?
I think Michael Jordan is better than both of them because he won his championships after he had lost. He got stronger. He was good, but also he gambled a lot, and he was rude. He was mean. And also he cheated on his wife. He makes no apologies. He makes no apologies for why he's bad, why he's rich, and why he's doing good for himself. Mike Tyson pussed it out last time. He lost. He didn't even throw much of a punch. He didn't throw much of a. He could have worked harder to earn the millions he earned against that tall guy. So that's why I said Michael Jordan's bad.
Okay. Randy, how about you?
Definitely Mike Tyson. I mean, if Don King was the manager, he probably won most. His fights were set up to lose.
That's a theory. Malfunction Junction, what say you?
I'm gonna say Tyson because you said the baddest. He's gonna beat the shit out of Michael Jordan. He'll definitely fuck up Michael Jackson. I mean, damn, look at what the hell, man? Mike's got the little flippy kick or whatever, but that's a mean ass hook he's gonna have to take when he does that shit to grab his nuts. Now he'll eat his ass all the way to sleep. And to answer your question about the wedding cake, you stand up and speak now. Don't forever hold your peace. That's how you get the fucking cake. Drop the
mic. Damien, what say you?
I already said Jordan. Jordan paid Lennox Lewis to beat Mike's ass.
Okay, I think. Oh, cerebral speed bump. I know it was somebody didn't get. What say you?
I have to say Iron Mike Tyson because he's old, but he's still fighting like he's in his prime.
Okay, I'm definitely digging it. You guys all sound like y'all know what y'all talking about. So shout out to you guys for completing another segment of Blackout. And I hope you remembered where your points were. I really do. All right, Randy Holton, are you ready to go to the next game?
I'm ready, man.
Let's do it. All right, we have You Say Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. And this is where you, the audience, get to help our cast get it right. Or if you like the contestant, you can lead them astray so that your contestant wins their 5 points. This is an all or nothing round. If the cast gets it incorrect, the contestant wins 5 points. If the cast gets it correct, the contestant wins 0, zilch, nada, nay, not a thing. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Randy, are you with me?
All the way.
All right. In order to figure out who is going to be asking their trivia question, everybody turn their cameras off, and it is time for our next tap in question. And let me look in the audience to see if there's anybody in here. Okay. Who was the comedian in Men in Black?
Tap in.
Tap
Well,
in.
tap in.
That would have been a Damien. All right, Damien.
Not bacon.
Yeah.
You have your chance to answer the question.
Who's the comedian in Men in Black?
Yes.
Will Smith.
Okay. That is good. Y'all give it up for Damien for being able to keep up. Joey, you almost had it, but your voice was delayed just a stitch. All right, Damien. Go ahead and pose your trivia question and give the cast 3 answers to choose from, so we can get as close as possible. Let her rip.
Okay. All right. This goes to our thoughtful and predictable president, Trump. Donald Trump has how many felony convictions? Is it 116? Is it 34 or 0?
All right, we're getting a political question. All right, everybody in the studio, Damien, ask the question and give the answers one more time.
Donald Trump, our president, has how many felony convictions? Is it 119? Is it 34? Or is it 0?
All right, you guys heard the question twice. You heard the answers twice. If you guys get the answer correct, Damien's fate will be in your hands, meaning 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. Okay, I will give you guys 30 seconds on the clock to discuss. There are 8 of you on the screen, so I should hear 8 voices. And why is your finger in the air?
I don't think I can say because I'm supposed to be the authenticator, right?
Correct, Rose.
I won't say.
No, you can stay. You just have to.
I can't say S-A-Y. I'm not gonna say
Yes,
anything.
you can't
I'm not
say.
gonna say anything.
Yes. So put your mic on. Just put your mic on mute so that you don't blurt it out, because I can already see how that's gonna go. All right. All right. So Rose will definitely be there. You guys can look at her facial expressions to see if you're close or far. I will definitely give you guys that. No moving, Rose, just your face.
Aww.
No head nods, no shoulder shrugs, no,
you can smile and frown.
Yeah, just your face. All right, so 30 seconds on the clock. Remember mic etiquette, please. The people who are tuning in would like to hear from all of you, not just one of you. All right. And please give our new guy, Phil Lombardo, some grace. I should not hear another episode where we have a new person and I don't hear their voice. Yeah?
Yes.
30 seconds on the clock. Let the conversation begin.
Speak up, Phoenix.
I'm pretty sure
What,
it's at least
Phil?
one.
Where
It
was
can't be zero.
convicted? Convicted.
Because they all
Time.
talk about the
Nice.
felon president.
Not
It
tried
is 0.
of. Convicted.
He was indicted.
He's had a lot of
not
indictments, but no conviction.
I
He
don't
was
know.
indicted but not convicted. And the one
The
that I
fact that
think he
there's
might have.
Okay, so I can see that the train done crashed. When you say something, stop talking. Let the next person say something. Don't just keep talking. Okay, let's try it again. 30 seconds on the clock. Please give grace to the new guy. Phil, wave at the camera so they remember who you are over there in the corner. All right. Give grace to the new guy. There's 8 people on the stream. 30 seconds on the clock. Let the conversations begin.
Okay, let's just
Zero.
go in order. What do you think, Insane? What and why? Quick.
The quick word was convicted, and he wasn't convicted of any.
He was. That's why they
Right.
keep saying our convicted felon president, and that's why all the other media keeps calling him that. So he had to have been convicted.
So how
The
many?
fact,
Nobody is
the
How
fact
many?
that there's a question.
B. Is that
B.
like the one that's in the middle between 0 and 100 something?
Okay, Randy.
He was indicted. He wasn't convicted. He was convicted on one charge, I
Indicted.
think, but the judge threw it out. So he never
Okay.
really was convicted.
Bill.
Oh, the fact that there's a question means it can't be zero.
Tony.
Well, I mean, I don't remember him ever being convicted. I think he's been indicted a lot. So I'm going with C.
Okay, and then Speed Bump.
I'm gonna go with C2,
Which is 0.
which is 0.
Okay.
He's been indicted.
Looks like overall people said the key word is convicted, and he wasn't convicted.
He's been indicted.
So how about if we turn in 0?
8,
C.
7,
Lock in.
7.
I'll walk it in, but I'm in pro se.
4,
Better hurry.
3,
Lock
He's
it in.
innocent.
2,
Come on.
Yeah.
1,
Guilty.
Trump card.
0.
Zero.
All right, so it goes back to Damien because Insane did not get his camera off in time. So Damien, you win 5 points. Clap it up for yourself. Woo, Damien! All right. Okay. Go ahead and give us the answer and give us a little background.
Well, the first time I asked the question, I said 116, and then I did 119. 34 he is convicted of, and those are all felonies. And 0 wasn't on the board. He's 34-time convicted felon.
Told
Wow.
you.
You're welcome.
All right, so you guys just have to get a little bit quicker on those buttons. All right, Damien, so you not only won 5 points, but your fate remains in your hands. So what are you going to do? 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else? But beware, if you choose something else, that something else is chosen by your castmates. So what will it be?
I'll leave it up to the cast.
Yay!
Oh, I definitely love someone who is bold. All right, Cass, camera's on for me. All right, I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds on the clock to decide what other should Damien be doing in our new game called Test Your
Money.
Hey, that's right. And this is the game where we will be grading between A, high marks, and F, fail your bomb, Bazumbo. And it will be left up to cast to decide. So definitely want to go one by one, and we are going to get what you would like. Joey Lee, what would you like for Damien to do?
Talk about his jokes as if he was raised in New York City. So different story than Chicago.
Story, New York City. All right, Insane. How about you?
I'd like to hear him recite the lyrics of Pony by Gwynwayn as a poem.
Okay, Insane doesn't have a vote. Phil, what would you like to see Damien do?
To tell us his deepest, darkest fears.
Deepest, darkest fears about your travels to New York and something insane that Insane said. All right, Malfunction Junction, what would you like for Damien to do?
I would like for him to explain what he would have done differently if he were one of the hijackers of 9/11.
Oh.
What he would have done differently if he was one of the hijackers from 9/11 mixed with your deepest, darkest secrets out of New York. Okay, I got it. Cerebral Speed Bump, what would you like to see Damien do?
I would like to see a little mixture of what Tony said and a little bit of a mixture of everybody, pretty much.
Okay, so Cerebral Speed Bump has no input. Rose, what would you like to see Damien do?
Just explain, how your life would be better if you were a woman. Explaining to me, because that's really why you're upset and mad all the time. I can see that in your eyes.
Okay, so a woman bomber from 9/11 telling her deepest, darkest secrets out of New York. I'm loving it. I'm feeling a vibe here. Randy, what would you like to see Damien do?
Give a speech as the President of the United States.
Oh boy, President of the United States speech as a woman from the 9/11 bomber. Gotta explain that. Deepest, darkest secrets. Politicians look out. Insane, something crazy. I don't know if you can figure that out, but Joey Lee wants it to be your stories out of New York City. And last but not least, Bacon, what do you want Damien to do?
I wanted to do all of that and an impression if Trump was a drag queen. That's the voice I want to hear.
Okay, so what we have now is Trump as a drag queen. That mixes in with the presidential speech mixed with Rose as a woman. So now your Trump is a woman, and now you are Cerebral didn't have anything to add. Malfunction Junction was the 9/11 bomber. Phil Lombardo says your deepest, darkest secrets. And Insane, like I said, says something crazy. And the story should be out of New York. Did I get that right, Cass?
Aloha snack bar.
Okay, perfect. All right, Damien. Well, here's the part where you get to decide. Do you want to do 3 minutes of comedy, or do you want to do 3 minutes of what I just said?
3 minutes of comedy.
I'm going to have to do the one, man. I got to do the one.
Okay, 3 minutes on the clock, and let the other begin.
All right, now I don't know why I'm on this fucking plane. Okay, I know that I look like a Saudi or something. Okay, but this is how all Jewish women are supposed to look. You understand me? And my deepest darkest secret is, I've been trying to lock it in with the duct tape down there, but there's so much hair there that I don't know what to do with it. I try shaving it. I try doing something. Every time I do it, I get my dick in my ass. And it just, and I've been trying so hard to tell these guys, box cutters. Are you sending me box cutters?
Oh
I
my
mean, look at the
God.
tips on this, okay? These aren't even real, but box cutters. Oh man, they won't listen to me. And who the fuck wants to go to New York right now? God, everyone's outside. It's a beautiful day. I mean, can't we do something near Hanukkah? I mean, it just really one of this opportunity. That's what we got to do. And you know what? On your next vote, because I know I get a lot of votes. I get a lot of votes. You know, and it's not just the bronzer. It's not the bronzer. It's the votes and the real estate. You know, and my gold toilet. Love my gold toilet. I got that from the Pakistani. And and I wish I would have never slept with my brother that many times, you know. But I know that was expunged when I was at the West Point Academy. So it's going to keep moving, and I want everyone to show up and vote, okay? Because we're all a part of this. Let's make. Oh, Jesus. Oh, is it? And we got to go to the Gulf of America. Who likes those fucking spicks? And you know, so many fucking spicks. Oh Jesus! Oh, is this a comedy club with a bunch of Mexicans gonna kill me? Oh shit! I better run off and do my eyebrows. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Oh, I get waxed. Please just vote for me, okay? I'm gonna take out on another fucking plane. Except this time I'm gonna use a chopper. Lock it in.
Bravo.
All right. Okay. Because I didn't get to set the screen before you started talking, Damien, because I was busy laughing. We are now getting ready to play Test Yo Funhead. All right, so here's how this is going to go. You must maintain a B+ average to gain the 5 points, okay? All right, and what I'm going to let you do is I am going to let you pick your own poison to start with out of the cast. You have Joey Lee, Insane, Phil Lombardo, Malfunction Junction, Cerebral Speed Bump, Rose Valley, Randy Holton, and Bacon. Who is it going to be to give you your first grade?
Oh, it's got to be Joey.
All right, Joey Lee, on a scale A, B, C, D, or F, fail, how did Damien do?
Well, he got a lot of stuff, but he got most of it in, so I'm gonna give him a B+.
Right on. I am digging it. All right, Damien, you're starting off good and ahead of the crowd. Insane. On a scale A, B, C, D, or F, fail, what would you give Damien?
I'm gonna go with a B because he just never stopped, and he's just dicky head-assed his way all the way through it, and the premise was hysterical to begin with. So anything he added to it was just way over his dicky head-ass, and he had me hysterical. It hurts.
Okay, I'm loving it. All right. Who's going to be your next one, Damien? Phil Lombardo, Malfunction Junction, Cerebral Speed Bump.
Oh, I got to go with the fucking new guy. I got to go with Phil. The new guy. Come on.
I'm gonna.
He's speechless.
I think he was gonna go with, what do y'all think? Look at his lips. What do you think he was going with?
About to kiss me. He's coming in for the kiss.
At least he froze in a good picture. All right, Phil, if you could hear us, your camera froze. All right, pick someone else.
I guarantee it was a good grade. I'll go with Randy Holton.
Well, the cool thing is we don't count it. It was an incomplete because he didn't get to complete it. Randy Holton, A, B, C, D, or F?
I think he belongs on the honor roll. And that's an A right there.
You think he what?
Belongs on the honor roll. Honor roll is all A's, right?
Okay, yeah, that's all A's. So
Right.
you got an A from Randy and 2 B's. So you're looking good. You're still up there. Who will you take next? Oh, Phil's back. Here's Phil. All right, Phil. A,
Hello?
B, C. Yep, we're here.
Hey,
A.
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything.
Don't explain. It's okay. You're in the middle of
Oh,
the
God, that would have been even better.
Answer the question. A, B.
A plus.
A plus. Oh, those are high marks. You got to explain. You can't just say A plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. A plus because he just like from the start I was laughing and I didn't stop laughing the entire time. That plus he really did hit most of the questions. I mean the comments that we made.
The points, right? He did get a lot of them in there.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah.
Okay, Bacon. She aced this one, so we'll see Bacon A, B, C, D, or F by the award of the Baconator, who happened to be the very first one to be able to pull it off.
No, he got an A. Like he hit. I don't know what point they keep saying he missed. Like all of that counted. Like I checked off every single premise, and he did it effortlessly and flawlessly, and had me rolling the whole time. Like that's how it's done. Like drop the mic, lock it in, get your head out your ass, whatever he says.
Okay, I think he got 3 B's and 2 A's. So that's still very good. We'll see.
Oh, I got 3 A's, 2 B's, 3 A's. 2
Okay,
B's.
3 A's and 2 B's. Okay, so that lifts you up to the what? B plus mark, or is he in the A minus?
A minus.
A minus. All right, A minus. All right, cerebral speed bump. A, B, C, D, or F for fail. Bomb. Boom.
I'm gonna go with A because he had my spleen hurting. It was funny.
I totally digged it as well. All right. Oh, look at you getting all in the A crowd. You might be the valedictorian. No, because Bacon got all A's. Yep, Bacon got all A's. All right, Malfunction Junction. A, B, C, D, or F. Fail. Boom, boom.
Well, man, obviously, man, he's gonna give him an A plus and all the extra credit. He made speed bumps say spleen. I mean, damn. I don't even think he could feel his spleen, and he ruptured it for him. That's what I'm talking about. He tackled all them premises like that, man. And new guy, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you think it's not funny, try it out. You're in a crowd of comedians. We'll tell you. You know what I mean? Next time, tell a joke.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Rose, last but not least. A, B, C, D, or fail. Boom, boom.
That's an A. So good, I had to get some popcorn. That was really funny. A. Covered and checked the boxes. Liked it a lot.
Very, very cool. So y'all give it up for Damien and his 5 points for actually making the A squad. A squad. All right, you guys are super duper funny to hang out with and talk to. But Malfunction Junction, are you ready to go to the next game?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Booted, a karaoke disaster. Oh, this is one of my favorite games. This is where I will give the cast a topic and they must sing their way to the end. If they repeat an answer, if they stutter, or if they just can't plain think of one, they will be, rest of the cast,
Booted.
The sound effects are amazing. Those are the game rules. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now this is a everybody plays game. Malfunction Junction. So I'm going to put you back with your cast. Everybody will play this game, and this round is worth 5 points. So everybody has a fair shot. Okay? So the name of the game or the topic is brands, slogans, and taglines. All right. So you guys must come up with the brands, slogans, and taglines. And you cannot repeat answers. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So
What order do we go in?
Joey, you start us off.
Let's see. I start off. Do you have a taste today?
At McDonald's. Okay.
At
Very cool.
McDonald's.
Insane. Unmute your mic.
It is. It's unmoved. I'm here.
Okay, he's out. Malfunction Junction.
My baloney has a first name. It's Oscar.
My baloney has a second name. Damien.
I get my money for nothing and my chicks are free.
Fuck yeah.
Cerebral speed bump.
It's meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Rose. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Oh, no.
Mr. Clean.
Hey, Randy.
Perfect cleaner.
Maxwell House in your cup.
Bacon.
Send your mama straight up to the store. Tell her to bring home a Faygo.
Phil.
Yet he confuses me so much that it stays cold all day. I don't.
Joey's again. Okay.
He's out.
Smart water.
Malfunction
Hit all.
Doobie doobie doo. But I speak doobie doobie doo.
I'll let you away with that one. Damien. Unmute your mic. He's out. Cerebral speed bump.
Give me a break. Give me a break of that Kit Kat boy.
Hey, Rose.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Randy.
State Farm. Double check.
He's out. Bacon.
Good. Campbell's.
Phil.
I like my Kirkland. I like my Kirkland jackets. I like my jackets to be Kirkland brand. I like my Kirkland jackets.
Hey.
Kirkland jacket.
Malfunction
Stop
junction.
jock itch with Gold Bond medicated ointment.
Ooh. Cerebral speed bump.
It's my money and I need it now. J.K. Wentworth.
Rose.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah.
Really learn it. I don't want to.
Aflac.
Phil.
Macintosh will change your life. Macintosh is the best brand in the world. It will change your life.
Malfunction junction.
Morning I wake up, I reach for my smiley face cup, pour a little bit of you.
Hey.
Forever.
Rose.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. I want my baby back, chili, baby back ribs.
Hey, Bacon.
Bud. Why? Zer.
Phil.
DC versus Marvel. Who cares? I don't care anymore than you.
Real men of genius. Bud Light presents.
Rose.
Have it your way. Burger King, have it your way.
Hey, Bacon.
Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it.
You're the
McDonald's.
best. That's more on Burger King.
You are so out. I was trying to decide whether bacon was out. Malfunction Junction.
Come on down to Dirty Dick's Crab Shack and get the crabs.
Rose.
Every kiss begins with K.
Hey, bacon.
No, Bob.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Malfunction Junction.
He went to Jared. Oh, God, he went to Jared. Not Jared. He went to Jared.
Rose.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Mounds has nuts. Almond Joyce has nuts. Mounds don't.
Malfunction.
By minute.
Okay. Rose.
I'd like to teach the world to sing Coca-Cola.
Honey bunches of oats. That's the only part of the song I remember.
Klondike bar. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Malfunction.
I burn on it and I lost it.
Congratulations, Rose. You burnt them out. Congratulations on the win. 5 points to you. Very good. You guys did great on that. Joey, Insane, Malfunction, Damien, Cerebral Speed Bump, Randy Holton, Bacon, and Phil. Y'all give it up for yourselves in that very, very first edition that we got right of Booted, a karaoke disaster. And y'all can't tell me that that wasn't a disaster. All right.
Hilarious disaster.
Are you ready for our next trivia question?
Yes.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's right. You guys should know how this is done by now. You say trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. So by the time I take Miss Bacon down, everybody should have their screens off so that we can play our mini game of tap in so that we can find out who's going to ask our next trivia question. Cameras off. All right. Very simple question. I'm going to the audience. Shout out to Matt Timney. He is on y'all like a hawk. Lloyd Legacy Sharp. All right. Let's see. Ralph Richardson, just checking in, panel. Nobody got no question. All right. What
happened to the talent, Timmy?
Okay, very simple question. Back to my roots, right? So who sings Because I'm bad,
Tap in.
That would be Tony, all loud with his forehead all in the camera, like he gonna jump through. All right, Tony. Malfunction Junction.
Well, that'd be one of them. That'd be one of them previous pussies we talked about, Michael Jackson, right there.
That is totally correct, even though I don't think he's a pussy. I think he's the greatest of all time. I love him. Anyway, all right, go ahead and pose your question. Give the 3 answers, and we can take it from there.
All right, guys, y'all gonna hate me for this one, but it's gonna be fun as hell. What color is Oscar the Grouch? Is it A, magenta, B, green, or C, orange?
I think somebody's trying to line himself up for this right here, but that's just my opinion. All right, you guys heard the question. Everybody, cameras on for me. Okay. Damien, Rose, hit the switch. All right, great job. Now that I know everybody's paying attention, go ahead and ask the question one more time and give the answers once again.
What color is Oscar the Grouch?
All right, you guys heard. Oh, wait. Sorry.
I can't.
You cut him off.
Is
I was
it A, magenta, B, green, or C, orange?
All
Let's go in
right.
order.
Now you've
Damien?
heard it twice.
Oh.
Now you've heard the answers twice. I will give you guys 30 seconds on the clock. Joey, please try to remember what I said. Don't just start blurting out. There are 8 people on the stream. Mic etiquette. Once you say something, stop talking. Let the other person have a word in edgewise. And you guys are going to see it's going to get totally awesome. If you guys cannot come up to a unanimous answer in 30 seconds, the choice will revert back to our contestant, Malfunction Junction, and he will win 5 points, and his fate will be in his hands. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. 30 seconds on the clock. Remember mic etiquette and to give our new guys some grace.
Let's go around the board. Damien, what do you think? Just give your color.
Green, B.
It's B, and there's a spider, and I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Okay, Rose?
I can't say because I'm the authenticator, but you guys.
Oh,
make
okay,
it-
sorry.
That's okay. It's gonna make a consensus.
Insane.
Yes. I'm gonna go with green.
Randy?
Well, the character is part of the Muppets, right? The Grouch. Is that right?
Yes.
Sesame Street, isn't it?
Yeah. Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, Sesame Street.
Big
It's a
Bird,
I know
Oscar
fucking-
it's
Krab,
not a Muppet.
Cookie Monster.
What's the color, Randy?
I have no fucking idea. I know.
Okay. Phil?
Gonna go with B, green, because I'm not a fucking idiot.
Cerebral.
I'm gonna go B, green.
And I think it's green too, so let's lock in at green.
Well,
How's
I'm gonna-
that?
Lock in on
I'm
green.
good for green. Green it is.
Oh my God, you guys did it. See, I told you you guys would get better at it. All right, Phil, screen on. Tell me what the team decided, and do you think you guys got it right?
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat my answer verbatim. Green, because I'm not a fucking idiot.
I so love the way you guys came to that. All right, Malfunction Junction, tell us the answer. Give us some background.
Well, I like how you said that because I'm about to kick you right in the balls. He's actually orange. The artwork for him at the time was magenta, but they weren't sure how he would show up on Technicolor. So they went with orange. In 1969, Jim Henson brought him up as orange. He went away for a little bit on vacation and come back all green. They explained why he was green. It was because he got all dirty and stuff. So technically, he's always been orange. He just needs a bath.
That's wrong, and you know it.
We
That's
need an
bullshit.
authentication here.
Let's check with our authenticator because I hear some rumbling in the jungle. Okay, Rose, camera on. What say
It says green on Google, so it doesn't give us the explanation of him being orange originally. So we're gonna have to go with green. But that was a good theory, Mr. If that was the folklore on that, that's great folklore. But it's saying he's green, so he's green currently now. That's what we have to go with.
The judge has spoken.
How do you get your own answer wrong, Tony?
Absolutely. So, Tony, unfortunately, you don't get the points, and your fate is in your cast hands. All
Wow.
right, cast. You guys get to decide whether he does the 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. Everybody, cameras on. Everybody, join the conversation for me. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Like I said, please give grace to our new guy. 8 voices to be heard. So let the conversations begin.
This is something else.
I like comedy.
Something else.
Something
Something
else.
else.
I liked what we did last time.
Whatever you guys want.
He's
Fine
so
with me.
quick on his
Anything
toes.
else is fine by me.
I think he should stay true to his accent because I don't think he can do too many other accents than the one he has. It's kind of inbred in him, if you know what I mean. So, but I was thinking about him being a pimp auctioneer and auctioning off bitches
Midgets.
in his normal tone. I just think it'd be hilarious.
Okay.
A pimp
10,
auctioneer auctioning off his
9,
bitches.
Okay.
8,
Lock that in.
General Lee.
Lock it in.
6,
Okay.
Lock
5,
it in.
All right, lock it in.
That's being swatted for human trafficking.
2,
No.
Okay.
1. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Boy, there was a lot of conversation on that. So I'm going to take our new guy again, because I take our new people's opinions very seriously. All right, Phil. Tell me what the team decided, whether he'll do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else.
Something else, but that was a clusterfuck, and I really don't know what they said.
Make it
Well,
up. You got this.
No. I just needed the one question answered, which is the something else. All right, Phil, since they decided or the team decided something else, what would you like to see Malfunction Junction do?
I actually like what the one guy said. I did hear one of them being an auctioneer, but if he was an auctioneer while he's drowning, I think that'd be pretty good.
Auctioneer while you're drowning. All right, Bacon, camera on. Or what would you like to hear Malfunction Junction do?
So I believe we were gonna do like an auctioneer that was auctioning off bitches, in his normal cadence and voice, while evading human trafficking like charges, like the SWAT's there to get in.
Okay, not what the team decided. What?
No, that was mine. I tacked on at the end. I tried.
Okay, what was at the end? Because I blanked out.
Oh, the whole human trafficking thing. I just tried to tack that on the end. I tried.
Okay,
You called me out. My bad.
So let's start at the beginning so that we remember. And you can help me to remember. We got Phil Lombardo, who says he wants him to be drowning as the auctioneer. And you say trafficking.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Randy Holton, camera on. I guess we're going like super dark here with the trafficking and the auctioneering of oh no, she said trafficking. She didn't say who, so she said trafficking and while he's drowning. So what would you like to see Malfunction Junction do?
As General Lee. All that as General Lee.
Okay. If you can't name the things off, don't say anything. Just add your part. Okay. So if you want to help me keep up with the individual things. Don't just say all of that, because then you'll mess me up. Okay.
All right.
So,
minus all that, General Lee.
General Lee. So you can just leave out the all that part. If you can't name it individually, just leave it out.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So Phil says that he wants to do the drowning thing while he's auctioneering. Bacon says, see, there was a lot of conversation going on there, but trafficking was her deal. And then you say both of those and General Lee. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, Rose, camera on. What would you like to see Malfunction Junction do?
Yeah, because I thought one of them said that he was trafficking midgets. Was it midgets he's trafficking? Like he's auctioning off midgets?
Okay, so right there we have from Phil doing it in a drowning voice. Bacon, trafficking, Randy as General Patton, right? General
Lee.
Patton. Oh, General Lee. Sorry, General Lee. And then you say trafficking midgets. All right, I can see how this is going to go down. All right, cerebral speed bump. I might go outside on this one. Camera on. Tell me, what would you like to see Malfunction Junction do?
I would like to see him play the guitar as a crash dummy.
Okay, play the guitar as a crash dummy while trafficking midgets as General Lee in a drowning voice and as an auctioneer. Okay, I'm so there. I'm so there. Damien, camera on. What would you like to see Malfunction Junction do?
Breathe real heavy.
All right. So while you're drowning, you have to breathe real heavy while sounding like Lee, while trafficking midgets, while playing the guitar, and let me think. Oh, and no, I think I got everything in. All right, and breathe hard. Remember that. All right, Insane. Camera on. What would you like to see Malfunction Junction do?
Make funny faces.
Oh boy, make funny faces. Oh boy, what did Damien say? Breathe hard. While you're playing the guitar. With Rose, with the midgets and the bacon trafficking and the Phil, he wants you to be drowning while you're doing all of this. And Randy Holton wants you to be General Lee. All right, we got one last one. Joey Lee, camera on. What would you like to see Malfunction Junction do?
Roast Dicky.
Oh boy, you're gonna be while you are hold on, let me get this right. Oh, I can't. While you're doing what is Insane? Hello, are you awake?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Make funny faces.
Okay, so all right, let's start from the beginning. Joey, what is he doing?
Roast Dicky.
Roast Dicky, breathing.
Funny faces.
Oh, funny faces, breathing hard, playing the guitar, while you are trafficking a midget, and that was Bacon over there with the trafficking, and Rose with the midget. Randy says General Lee, and Phil over here says he would definitely like you to do all of that while you're drowning. Did I get that right, Cast?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I wrote it down.
You have 3 minutes on the clock, and we are about to test. Joe.
Funny.
Funny.
Well, Speed Bump, I'm going to fail on the guitar because I don't have one with me. So you're going to get the drowning and all the other shit. Dickie looks like a fucking Joe Exotic with a hair lip. I mean, that's just how it goes. Now, I got this nice little midget here. I've been trafficking. I just talking my car. I opened a bid on $5 now because it's $3. We haven't got $5. We have $7. Sold to the man in front. $435 for the 3'10" Vixen. Oh, dang it. Fucking drowning, man. I hope it's pretty where they find me. It's great fun for the whole family.
Together. I hope he's not dying for real. I mean, we need ratings, but not that bad. All right. We are getting ready to play Test Yo Funny. This is a 5-point round for your boy. He must remain in the upper percentile class, so in the B and A area, in order to gain the points. All right, you got yourself together over there? All right, we will give you your first choice out of Joey Lee, Insane, Damien, Cerebral, Rose, Randy, Bacon, and Phil. Who are you going to get to grade you first?
I want to know what the fuck discount fucking River Phoenix has got to say about all this shit. I about died.
I'm gonna guess you're talking about Phil Lombardo. All right,
Well-
Phil, A, B, C, D, or F. Phil, bomb, boom.
So I'm going to give you a B because as an actor, you went method on it, and I can appreciate that. But I didn't catch a lot of the details we gave you, but the performance was an A+. So you got a B
Fucking
from
drowning.
Okay, I am digging it. B still has you in the running for your 5 points. So who will you choose next to grade you?
Fucking Damien.
All right, Damien. A, B, C, D, or F. Fail. Boom, boom.
Oh, well, the Hamilton Academy knows he paid attention during the improv class, so he gets an A. Lock it in. He gets an A. Good job. You sold it, motherfucker. You
did. All right.
sold it.
A, B, still in the realm. All right, who do you go for next?
I'm going for Rose because I'm going to put a damn post up about all this shit where I wrote it down from Google. I want to know what you think.
All right, Rose. A, B, C, D, or F. Fail. Boom, boom.
I gave him an A-. I mean, he checked most of the boxes. Maybe there was a lot that we gave him and he got most of it. And it was very, very convincing. He definitely drowned. Oh, it was about, good acting, good acting.
I almost thought he was drowning, so very good job. All right, Malfunction Junction, you got 2 A's and a B. So who will you go for next?
I'm going to go ahead and get that F from Speed Bump because I didn't have a fucking guitar.
Well, wait a minute. All right, let's see what he says. All right, Cerebral, A, B, C, D, or F. Fail. Boom, boom.
I'm gonna go with a D because he didn't have the guitar, but damn, he made my spleen hurt once again.
I hope it ruptured.
It's ruptured.
Okay. Ooh, D. Oh, that's gonna hurt you a little, but not too much. All right.
Your appendix is next.
You're still doing good. So who's gonna be your next grader?
Bring on the Alzheimer's, Mr. Holton.
All right, Randy. All right, Randy. A, B, C, D, or F. Fail. Boom, boom.
Well, the fact that he almost died for the cause. Jeez, that was ready to down it. Hey, someone's drowning in Virginia. I don't know where it is, but in Virginia somewhere. I think Malfunction Junction. 911. Somewhere.
I definitely was about to call. All right, Malfunction Junction, another A. A little boo-boo D over in the corner, but you're still...
He's got palsy. I don't care about that.
Who's going to be your next?
Go with Joey Lee.
All right, Joey Lee. A, B, C, D, or F. Fail. Boom, boom.
I'm going to give him a B-. He did the breathing and the gagging really good. I don't remember hearing anything about General Lee and of course playing the guitar. He did make funny faces, but that was part of his gagging thing. So anyways, a couple of areas, but I really liked where he went below the screen like he was drowning. It reminds me of somebody else who does that.
Okay, well, B-, a D. but all the rest A's. So you're still in good standing. Who are you taking next?
Insane.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. All right, Insane. A, B, C, D, or F. Boom, bomb, fail.
I'm gonna go with an A. Even though he didn't meet their criteria and everything was supposed to do, and there was more coughing than laughing, I just feel I have to give him an A. The guy needs.
Hey, all right. Okay, Malfunction Junction. And actually, Damien, you didn't get it either. But if you do get all A's, I would have given you 5 bonus points. So right now, I will allow you to walk away with your 5 points that you have, and we'll just hear from Bacon later. Or would you like to check out and see if you win these 5 points? Because it is an all or nothing round.
Well, you already know. And see, look here, my voice. I'm gonna go on and say, bring on the sizzling slab of love meat named bacon, and let's just see what the fuck happens. I'm an addict. I can't say no.
A, B, C, D, or F fell boom bomb by the Baconator's grading curve because she got all A's.
So B plus, because you did not hit all the points, and that's the whole point of it. Like, oh, you were hilarious. Like, my mommy skills were kicking in. I wanted to go give you the Heimlich or beat you on the back or something, but
well, congratulations. You got a B from the Baconator, so that puts you in your 5 points. So make sure that you keep score. All right, Phil. Yep, I always pick on the new guy. Where are you? Oh, you're down here somewhere. All right, so Phil, how you feeling so far? You okay?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, so are you ready to go on to our last trivia question?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we are going to say play You Say Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. And this is where you, the audience, can help our folks get it right or get it wrong. Depending on if you like them or not. It is an all or nothing round. If the cast gets it correct, the contestant wins no points. If the cast gets it incorrect, the contestant wins 5 points and a chance to move on to their 3 minutes of comedy, or as you guys can see, something else. All right. Everybody has a vote when we do our last trivia question to make sure that we get our fan favorites. So Phil, you're up first. Who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Bacon.
That's another show. Bacon, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Phil.
We don't have to talk. Stay tuned to the green room. All right, Randy, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
I would like to have some eggs with my bacon.
All right. Rose, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Christy Bacon.
I'm in trouble.
Hey, Cerebral Speed Bump, camera on. Who would you like to hear more from tonight? Okay, he's not there. Damien, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Well, it's got to go with eggs, so it's got to be bacon.
Hey, Malfunction Junction, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
I feel like somebody's already pregnant. We're gonna go with bacon.
Scramble her eggs. All right, Insane, who do you want to hear more from tonight?
Since my vote doesn't matter, I'm going to go with Brenda Brown.
Ooh, I wish I did have a 3 minutes, but that is a total good vote. All right, Joey Lee, who would you like to hear more from tonight?
Rose, is she allowed? Since she's our authenticator, if not, I'd like to have her.
She definitely is in the sauce for the last question. Like I said, everybody gets a vote. But since you're the point keeper, I know you've been keeping score. So bring to the stream our next contestant.
Just whoever I want?
No, I thought you were keeping score, but if not,
Oh, I wasn't keeping ticks of this. I was keeping score of the
Bacon. All right. Oh boy, we're gonna work on it. We gonna get it together. Like, I don't need all the excuses and all of that. Just roll on to the next thing. It keeps me out of so much trouble. All right, Bacon. The cast has decided. Well, a majority of the cast has decided they wanted to hear your question of that. So go ahead and let her rip, and remember the 3 answers at the end for them to choose from.
Okay, so I remember which one I did last time. So which planet is the hottest? Is it Bacon? No, I'm just kidding. Is it Venus? A. Is it Mars? B. Or is it Mercury? C.
Okay, she loves the planets, y'all. All right, Bacon, you've been added back to your cast. Go ahead and ask the question one more time and give the answers one more again.
So which planet is the hottest? Is it your mom? No. Is it Venus? A. Is it Mars? B. Or is it Mercury? C.
Perfect. All right, you guys have heard the question twice. You've heard the answers twice. 30 seconds on the clock. Remember mic etiquette and give grace to your new castmate. Let the conversations begin.
Shall we go around the room?
Yeah, that's a great method.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I just have to authenticate, so I can't say.
Okay. How about you, Malfunction Junction?
I feel like it's Mercury because it goes into retrograde and fucks everybody up for no reason.
Okay. Damien.
Mercury.
Randy.
Mars. That's why we can't go there. The place is a freaking oven.
Insane.
Although Mercury is closer to the sun, Venus is hotter because of its CO2 condensing on the planet. Venus.
Phil.
I'm gonna go with Venus because that answer sounded right, and I'm an idiot.
Okay. I'm gonna vote for Venus too because we're sending what people over, not people there, but satellites over to Mars, right? It was hot. It probably wouldn't last long.
The Russians tried landing
Gotta
on
get
Venus.
everybody. I think Venus got the most votes.
Yes, my penis. I mean Venus. Yes.
Okay, let's
Let's
it
go
in.
insane penis. Insane penis.
Insane penis.
Log it in.
Okay, Venus, but I protest.
Log
Mars
it in.
is
Hurry
hotter.
up. Insane.
Camera's off, damn it, now.
All right, Randy Holden, camera on. Tell me what the cast decided, and do you think you guys got it right?
I think we're fucked, really.
That's why I love him.
Apparently, they said Venus. I said Mars. I tagged along with Venus. So the answer, the cast is Venus, apparently.
Okay. Randy don't sound too sure. So, all right, Bacon, tell us the answer and give us some background.
The answer, I believe, is Venus. The background is I panicked and didn't have any questions, and I Googled it.
Okay. Rose the Authenticator. What say you?
According to Google, the answer is Venus. Even though Mercury comes first, Venus is hotter, according to that explanation that one of our cast members gave about the CO2, and it is hotter.
Okay, so that means the cast got it right. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
easy on.
Christy Bacon, you don't get any points, and your fate lies in the hand of your cast. So, all right, cast, everybody, cameras on. I am going to give you 30 seconds to decide whether Miss Bacon is going to do 3 minutes of something else. And that's all I need you to discuss, not what the something else is. I just need you to decide comedy or something else. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let the conversations begin.
I just
Something
want
else.
I'd like to see her do comedy. I haven't seen her do comedy. I don't need to put a lot of pressure on her. Just 3 minutes of comedy would make me happy.
She likes pressure on her.
No, I know, but comedy would be nice. So
All
let's
right,
give her a break. Right now, I think
Oh.
her internet just cocked out on her. So, you know.
Yeah, that happens. What is
No, she's in
what
the
else?
background. She's
Test
there.
or improv. Something else.
She's in the background. Something else.
Something else.
Oh,
Something else.
okay. All right,
Something else it is.
I've been outvoted.
Lock it in.
Okay.
Something else.
And lock it in.
Something else.
Okay.
All right. Well, Rose, I'm going to just give you a chance to come to the stream and explain your point here.
Oh, I've never seen her do her 3 minutes of comedy. And I know she's traveling sometimes, so I just thought 3 minutes of comedy would, I just want to see what her set is. But they've decided on something else, so I'm sure she's very talented and she'll come up with whatever that we give her.
Okay. Well, I'm giving you this opportunity, something as the producer of the show can do. I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock, and I'm going to allow you to give a plea to your fellow castmates because you have been trying to see her comedy for 3 episodes. So 30 seconds on the clock. Send your plea to your castmates.
Okay. All right, everyone. Give me an opportunity to see Bacon's comedy because she's having it really hard right now. And I know you want to see her have it hard, but let's see her normal comedy. And then the next episode, we can give her something else. I'm new here, and I know you guys want to see something original. To me, her comedy will be original, and she'll bring it. She'll bring it so good for you guys. You know you want to see her comedy. She has original stuff. Every day, something new and original happens to her. Happens to all of us, right? Come on now. Come on.
All right. That sounded like a pretty good plea. So if you guys are going to, if Rose's plea has swayed you, turn your cameras on to show your acquiesce to what she would like. And if you don't care and you're like, I want to see other, cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's see. Oh, the others won by 1 point. Well, you gave it a good try. Bacon, I tried.
Thank you.
Tried. So it is 3 minutes of other. So you just sit backstage and please take notes and show these folks how it is done. All right, Joey Lee, what would you like to see Bacon do?
Roast Dickie.
Roast Dickie. Insane.
Just roast what? I don't know.
He has
Damn.
nothing. All
I
right,
got it.
malfunction Justin. Camera on.
All right, so I want her to be like she's on a speed dating scene, but I want her to have the optimism of an obese woman with a rape whistle.
Optimism of an obese woman with a rape whistle on a speed dating date. While Joey would like to see what? Remind me, malfunction.
Roasting Dickie. Make him be the date.
Oh, love it. Damien, camera on. What would you like to see Miss Bacon do?
what they just fucking said. I don't need to add nothing to it. What they just said. That's good.
Perfect. You're getting off easy. Cerebral, let's see what you got. What would you like Miss Bacon to do?
I'm gonna go with roast Dicky.
Okay, so we got two things. Roast Dicky and act like a big girl with a rape whistle at the speed dating date. Rose, what would you like to see Bacon do?
Exactly what they just said, but also add why she doesn't want to be part of his 10 kids. He's got 10 kids, and she doesn't want to be the mother of his 10 kids too, on top of everything else.
All right. So once again, if you agree with everything that they're saying, you don't need to say it. All you need to do is say your part so that I can keep up. So we got Joey Lee over here who wants her to roast Dicky. Insane has nothing. Malfunction Junction says that he wants her to be a big girl with a whistle at the speed dating party. Damien has nothing. Cerebral Speed Bump says he wants her to what? Do you remember what he said, Rose?
He said the same thing, and then I only added
that. Go ahead.
That I'm not taking care of your additional 10 kids.
Okay, not taking care of additional 10 kids, a scorned baby mama. Then we are going to get you with the big girl with the rape whistle at the speed dating, and the roasting of and make Damien the date, and then Joey Lee wants you to do all of that while roasting Dicky. So he's your date and you're roasting him. All right, Randy, what do you want Bacon to do?
Sing the national anthem.
While parts of the national anthem in it, while Rose, what did you say? While she was,
I'm not taking care of your 10 kids on top of all this. Oh.
I'm sorry, I interrupted there. My fault. Say it one more time.
I am not taking care of your 10 kids.
Okay, and then Cerebral didn't have anything. Damien didn't have anything. Malfunction Junction said the big girl with the whistle.
I got it all down, actually.
At the date rape party. Okay.
Date rape party, Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait, at the speed date party. This is not a Diddy function. Insane had nothing, and Joey Lee wants you to be roasting Dicky, who has become your date. All right, Phil, last but not least, pack it on.
You also have amnesia.
Oh, boy. You have okay, I'm gonna let Malfunction Junction read it down. All right, Malfunction Junction, and bring her to the screen so she can do it. Hold on just a second. At the end of it, after the end of the read down, you're gonna say, all right, Ms. Bacon, it's now time to test your funny. Okay, got it?
I got it. So, Bacon, you're going to roast Dicky while on a speed date with him, having the confidence of a big bitch with a rape whistle and amnesia, and not wanting to take care of his additional 10 kids. Now, Miss Bacon, it's time to test your funny.
3 minutes on the clock.
Sing that anthem.
But for the love of late night, please let it be
funny.
God, I'm sorry. The rednecks are driving back and forth, and all I can hear is the vroom, vroom, vroom in my boom, boom, boom. These dirt roads. All right, so wait, what was I talking about? Oh, I heard that back. Never mind. Okay, so what had happened is I went to this bar, and it was an event, and it was like the speed dating thing where you sit down at these tables, and they're like, you sit down, you're like, next, and they blow the whistle, and they get up and they move. And I'm looking at all these motherfuckers, and I'm like, you know what? They just want my cupcake. And trust me, I'll eat all my cupcake. I don't need you to eat my cupcake for me. Like, I lick and stick. Like, it's a fun dip up in here. Like, but then I met this one dude, and he had a little dicky, and then I found out that he was a dicky, and I was just like, what's going on here? And he was like, bitch, you met me before. And I'm like, wait a minute. He's like, look, I know you don't remember nothing, but we got like 10 kids together. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? And I was like, is this like 51st dates? He's like, every time, like fucking clockwork, you dumb cunt. You sign up to this shit, you show up, we have a one night stand, I knock your bitch ass up, and you have a baby, and you're like, I don't know who the daddy is. I'm just like dark enough. I don't get it. Like, I just thought they ran off. Like, I was trying to fit in. That's all. But no, so then I got really upset that he said I got 10 kids with you, and you don't have amnesia, motherfucker. No, you've been drinking from my greasy ambrosia. I have amnesia. You can remember shit. You know all these kids, and you don't come by. You don't send me no fucking child support. You give me nothing. I'm gonna go Lorena Bobbitt on your fucking ass and hack, motherfucker. Like, I will tap into the system. I will be anonymous. I will hack the fucking codes. And guess what? When I cut it off, I'm not throwing it out the window. I'm running it right down the road to the local school, because you need to be funded them, because you got one in fucking kindergarten through 10th. Ain't nobody even got out of school yet. So I'm going to stick it up there, and I'm going to run it up that flagpole. And when I do, I'm going to stand there, and I'll be like, Jose, can't you see? You keep nodding in me, and I can't remember what the fuck happened, but apparently my ass you've been tapping. And I should have swallowed that load, but I'm a dumb hole, don't you know? And now I got 10 fucking trying children. They're telling me, mommy, please don't go. But I've had it up to here. I'm going. There is no pledge in my allegiance. I'm out this bitch. Drop the mic.
Time is up. All right, Ms. Bacon. Okay. If they want to hear the rest of that story, which sounded really interesting now that we put it together, where can they find you?
Right now, you can just find me on Instagram and Facebook. Crispy Bacon Bits on Instagram, and Facebook is Crispy Bacon with a K and I. Or you can go to iHeart Bacon on the platform with the O and the F. Only freaks. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is now time to test your funny. All right, and this is an all or nothing round worth 5 points. And you must stay in the top echelon AB category in order to collect the 5 points. But if you get all A's, you get to double your score and become our very first, I guess, no, you did it last time, valedictorian. So
like
you'll be 1-1.
Now.
Okay. So I'll let you decide who is going to be your first grader. Is it going to be Joy Lee, Insane, Malfunction Junction, Damien, Cerebral Speed Bump, Rose Valley, Randy Holton, or Phil Lombardo?
Can you say Lombardo again, though? That was really hot.
I know, right? It is really hot. Okay.
Like
That's
I want to
another
choose
show.
Dicky though. Like Dicky, Lombardo, like they like I think Lombardo and I think Dicky. I don't know why. Maybe it's in the beginning of the name. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna go
think
with Dicky.
maybe you're thinking together they're the perfect guy. All right, Damien.
Yes.
All right, Damien, you've been seeing to our Miss Bagan, her side of the comedy world, and getting your rub on to decide, turn into a diamond or a dud. So A, B, C, D, or F, fell, boom, bomb.
Well, I mean, I think that was one of the funniest sets she's ever done, and I know all that shit was fucking true, so she gets an A. That was true. Everything she said was fucking true.
Right on. She
Oh,
got
that's under the
one
bus.
A. All right, pretty positive comment. So who's going to be your next grader?
I mean, we're gonna go the opposite way and fill Lombardo. Like, see if I bombdo or bombarded or there's a pun there somewhere. I know it.
She's gonna work on it. All right, Phil. With her dreamy eyes over there. But A, B, C, D, or F, fell, boom, bomb.
Definitely another A+ for me. You tied it together great with the 10 kids and the amnesia. That was a perfect tie together. That was really good. And then you ended up doing the national anthem, which they forgot to tell you in the final run through of the details. So you still got it. Yeah,
Oh,
so good job.
I wrote that down. My bad. I can't hear y'all. I mean,
you
at
should
all.
be writing it down. Who can remember all that? Are you kidding me?
Right on.
I got a pen right here.
She got 2 A's, and you're right, Phil. When she broke out, I think that's when I laughed the hardest, when she broke out into the national anthem and actually put the hand to her chest and her arm outstretched. I was done. All right, Bacon, who's going to be your next grader?
I hope Rose treats me well. Like I know it wasn't my set, but I wrote it down. It counts. Like,
well, she has been wanting to hear your comedy for 3 episodes, so
and I appreciate that so much.
All right,
Rose.
I definitely know that you've been trying to hear her comedy for a long time, but you didn't get your wish. But on a scale of A, B, C, D, and F, fell, bomb, what would you give Ms. Bagan?
Oh, A+. And I did hear her comedy because that was all comedy. A+. Excellent.
A+. Ooh, I
Very
think
impressed.
you're upholding the standards in this game, Ms.
That was
Bagan.
so
All right.
good.
Who goes next?
Oh man, I'm hoping for Randy. Like, if nothing else, I think I shook my tits a few times. It might have caught his attention.
All right, Randy, tell us what you saw. And A, B, C, D, or F, fell, boom. What do you give Ms. Bacon?
Well, shaking your tits will definitely get you an A, that's for sure. But that's about the worst version of the national anthem I've ever heard, so it's an A.
Was it his dad or Rosie O'Donnell's?
Well, your average...
Or not Roseanne O'Donnell, who was it? Roseanne Barr, that's who it was.
Your average in this class, Ms. Bacon, is definitely on the upswing. So who will be your next grader?
We'll go with Malfunction Junction, because he gets my malfunctions, that's for sure.
Well, even though you...
What do you think, Malfunction Junction? She says you get her groovy. A, B, C, D, or F, fell, bomb. What do you give Miss Bacon?
Well, I mean, even though she included the whistle, it wasn't exactly quite what I was hoping for. You're supposed to be a bad bitch for like an obese problem and have that whistle with confidence. Like, if somebody's going to rape me, goddammit, I'm going to get to blow this thing. But that ain't what you did. Even though that's not what you did, you still get an A from me regardless of my curb with you and me drowning and shit, I'm still gonna give you an A because that's just what it is.
Well, I misunderstood the assignment. I'm sorry.
Well, it still works. You got all A's, so you're in arm's reach of doubling your 5 points. So who will it be next?
Oh man, I guess I'm gonna have to take the principal in the back to try to get some extra credit. Is Mr. Insane still here?
Yes, he is. Insane. Camera on. A, B, C, D, or F. Bang, crash, boom. What do you give Miss Bacon?
A B, because she made me wait so long to give her the answer.
Oh,
I thought you was my preacher teacher.
all right, Miss Bacon. You don't get the extra points, but you're still in the area for your 5. So you are doing good. Who will be your next person? Grader.
No, I'm upset now. Like I thought we were homies. Like I know you're crazy and all, but that was good. Like
It's very good. It was A stuff, but I'm old. I'm on the East Coast. You waited so long, I forgot half the routine.
oh, then you got amnesia. That's what happened. I'm gonna
was
kick you,
amazing.
and then you ain't gonna have them amnesia. So
One day I'll have to go and
kick
you'll
them
get
out.
even.
You're not gonna stand up ever again.
She's gonna swallow your kids if you ain't careful.
My fingers hurt.
Raise the bar.
Where's my Joey? Is Joey here? Grade me, Joey. Help me.
You
All
picked
right.
me last because you think I'm going to give you an F.
She
Is that
wants
right?
you because she feels safe with your grading techniques. And you guys, simmer down. All right, Joey, A, B, C, D, or F. Boom, crash.
According to my tally sheet here, I agree with Malfunction Junction. You were a little bit light on that one area, but I gave you an A as well, and I especially like the singing of the national anthems. There's 2 famous versions. One is Ray Charles, and you are not him. And then there's, as you mentioned, Roseanne Barr, which you lean towards her, so you kind of remind me of her. But you are not Ray Charles.
I really can't see that. Could be.
Bacon, you are Ray
Okay,
Charles.
well, you only have one left, and so we are going to bring him to the stream, Cerebral Speed Bump. And Miss Bacon, she has to maintain her score, and the only thing I think would kill her is a F. So A, B, C, D, or F. Fail, bomb. What do you give Miss Bacon?
I'm gonna give her an A for sizzling because she was a bacon. I like her. She was funny.
Well, Miss Bacon, congratulations on your 5 points. You still remain up in your echelon of the valedictorian class because last time you got all A's. So fear not, we're still where we need to be. And with that being said, can you guys believe it? Like Rose, can you believe we are at the end of the episode already?
On time. Awesome. Great job. Had fun.
I had so much fun. So at the end of the episode, we do our shout outs, and that means we pay homage to those who have had something to do with our uprising comedy, all that we can think of in 30 seconds. We also take this time to do our point score. Let me know what your point score is. When you do that, we have to check in with Joey Lee, the point taker. So I hope you guys have been keeping score. And the last thing that you'll need to do is your golden shout out. And the golden shout out for our newbie in the audience is going to be the person who had the most impact on you during the show? The person that made the episode for you. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
All righty, Joey Lee, you're up first. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and a golden shout out.
Okay, my score was 0. And I'm verifying it. It's 0.
Well, wait a minute. In this instance, we have to check with the cast. Cast, is that correct?
I think so.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
How can you get less than 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
Less than 0.
You've been authenticated.
Okay. Let's see. My general shouts out was, had a great time at Bananas, Go Bananas last night. So shout out to them for having a great show and a great venue. And let's see, tomorrow I'm going up to Massillon on the 2 hours the other way to catch the World Series of Comedy and attend their open mic. So shout out to them as well. And I guess the person who had the most impact, I'm going to say Damien.
Okay.
I put a lot of pressure on people to roast him, and he kept his mouth pretty much shut.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Joey Lee, we're always excited to have you back. And now we get to look at your wedding ring. I remember when that was a bare finger at one moment. Now it bears a pretty shiny band. It has been wonderful having you back. How do you think the new guy did?
He did fine. I think he's got to work on some things. If he's playing a festival, he's got to step up his game. Or it must be an unfunny festival.
Okay.
I think he's got it. He's just got to keep working on it.
Okay.
Double down.
Well, please don't yell out across the screen. Thanks. All right. So, Joey, who would you like to close out the episode?
Do 3 minutes or something. Let's hear Rose.
Ooh, I like it.
I've never
All
heard
right.
her.
Insane in the membrane. Unmute your mic. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, a point score, and golden shout out.
Yes. Shout out to our new people. I can't remember names. I'm old and tired. And I have a useless meeting in the morning. Shout out to my wife who didn't kill me while I'm doing this show. And to whoever's name I can remember. You're all hysterical. We should always do other. My camera.
Okay. Well, how many points did you have?
5, and I'm giving them to the next show.
Authenticator?
4.
4.
I had 4.
Did I get 1 for getting the question and then 4? No. I got 1 for the trivia question and then 4. That's 5.
Well, you get 1 for the trivia question.
Whatever. I give them back anyway.
Okay. Well, 4 is enough to put you in the lead and beat Joey. So, welcome to the lead. So that's a good thing, right? You get to feel good for a couple of seconds. And what did you think of the new guy?
Definitely funny. I hope he worked out how to get to the festival. If not this year, next year. Festivals are, they happen a lot. They're overrated and underpaid.
Okay. Well, who gets your golden shout out for the episode?
Rose.
Oh, 2 for
She's
Rose.
new.
Okay. And our last question is,
Let's
who
get
should
started.
take us out of the episode?
Dickie Headass. He's just got that,
You just got some energy in there. I feel you. Well, shout out to you, Mr. Insane. Thank you for coming by and sharing another episode with us. And I can't wait for our upcoming plans. I'll keep it private for now. Stay tuned to the green room. All right, Malfunction Junction, 30 seconds to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Insane's ketamine regimen. How do I sign up for that? You know, sounds like something I'd really want to be part of. Give a shout out to this platform. You also, Miss Brenda. If I wouldn't have anywhere else to be right now if not for this show. I want to give. My golden shout out goes to River Phoenix. Stunt double over there. Thanks for almost rushing the inevitable. You know, you about got it. It almost had me. Thanks for yeah. I'm immune to death now. I appreciate the fuck out of that. So I got 5 points. I believe I almost gave my life for that.
5 points, Joey.
Correct.
All right. Yep. All right, Malfunction Junction. That's enough to take over the lead from Insane. So you get to feel good for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, until Bacon fucking gets up here.
Well, take your moments while you can. Okay, so what did you think of the new guy?
I just said kudos to him. You about killed me. Thanks.
Okay, well, there you go. Stay tuned to the green room. Shout out to you, Malfunction Junction. Great job tonight, and I can't wait to see what goes on at the end here. Dum. All right, Damien. Wait. Who would you like to hear more from? I forgot.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna throw Rose under the bus and let me back over a couple of times. Bring her ass up here. I want to see what she does.
Damien, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
Shout out to you, Brenda. It's always a pleasure. All these crazy ass people. You always make me feel like I'm at an intervention. Sorry, new guy. You were the one we were trying to save, and I don't know if we did a good enough job, but we were there for you and with you. And I think your beginning, you just were a little unprepared, but you know what? You got to fall on your sword, man, and you did. You took it right to the have a nice But a shout out to all the panel, and shout out to Sauce in the City. May it go mainstream like next week, because it's definitely vertical. And I got 9 points.
I got you as 14.
Oh, I got 14. That's right. I got 14. Okay, good. I got 14 points. And I took David Green's accumulative from last year, which means I'm up to 1,050.
God damn.
And the person that I'd like to see roll out the show would be cerebral hemorrhage or a speed bump.
Same thing.
I love you, Damien. It's always a good time with you around. That voice I will never get tired of. Stay tuned to the green room. All right, Cerebral Speed Bump, 30 seconds to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
I have golden goose egg, big 0.
I have you down for 3.
Okay, got big 3.
Not enough to beat Damien's 14, but still you got on the board. So congratulations.
Hey, that's the best I've ever done. But my shout out goes to a little local comedian open mic where I first started out of. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And my support group for supporting me to get here, and my family, and my golden shout out would have to go to everybody here, and I love it.
Well, you only get one, so try real hard.
I'll get one.
I gave you 3 points.
I would go with Joey.
Okay, very good. Well, shout out to you, Cerebral Speed Bump. Thank you for coming by and spending some more of your time with us. Any suggestions to the new guy, because you're fairly new yourself?
I would have to say, just keep on coming back and keep on trying, just like I have myself.
Very nicely put. Well, welcome back to our show. A couple more episodes and we're going to have to adopt you. So stay tuned to the green room. Oh, wait. Who would you like to see roll us out of the show?
Who would I like to see? I would like to see Miss Rose.
Okay. Rose, you are a very popular lady. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
Shout out to Laughs Unlimited in Old Town Sacramento 22 years ago when I started. But this community has made me feel so welcome. That's what I'm grateful for. I have 5 points for winning that karaoke thing. And shout out to you, Brenda, because like I said, I feel so welcome that I like this better than normal open mics. So happy.
I'm happy too. Joey Lee,
5 points.
5? Okay.
Yep.
Not enough to beat Damien's 14, but I am so glad that you like this better because we like you better, and it's so much more better because I'm laying on my butt and I'm having the best time of my life that $0 can buy. So thank you so much for coming out. And who gets your golden shout out?
You get my golden shout out, Brenda.
Aw. Well, thank you. Yay for Brenda.
Yay.
Another golden shout out. Woo. All right. Okay. You're fairly new around here yourself. So what advice do you got for the new guy?
Well, I know he's been doing it a while, but it's definitely don't quit and take our criticism as constructive because we're saying these advice because we care. Do you know what I mean? Because even I need advice, even though I think I've been doing it this long. I gave myself breaks for a long time because, open mic nights have made me feel like less than. If you're not getting paid, you don't want to do it. But other comedians give you great advice because they know what's funny and what isn't funny and know when the punchline, really works. But we're giving you advice. So this is a good community because we're all trying to be supportive.
I love it. Well said. I'll just make an edit. It is called critique. Not criticize.
Right.
Critique. We are critics, like food critics, like car critics, house critics. We just say our opinion. It's neither a judgment nor a, hold you up to the light. It is merely our opinion. Right. And you take it, leave it. Iron sharpens iron. But Rose, you are definitely becoming another little iron feather in our cap, and we might have to adopt you too. Stay tuned to the green room. Okay. All right, Randy, 30 seconds on the clock. Shout out, point score, golden shout out.
I'd like to shout out this pen right here. That pen right there. Golden shout out. Malfunction Junction from dying on the show. I mean, does it get any better than that? Yeah, I was ready to dial 911. He didn't die, he died for comedy.
Very nice. And your points for the night?
I've got 8.
5.
Get goddamn thing out of the swing.
Well, Randy, that is definitely not enough points to beat out Damien's 14, but we definitely appreciate you coming by to try. And who would you like to have take us out of the episode?
I was gonna Phil tell the fucking joke.
Okay, Rose, I don't think I got your opinion. Who do you want to take us out of the episode?
Insane can tell me a joke if he gets a vote. If he's still awake. If he's still awake. I don't know.
Bacon, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
I pretty much want to shout everybody out that was here tonight, like Phil, Dickie, yeah, like this was hilarious. It was beautiful. Y'all shined. Malfunction, like that was so amazing. The audience,
Love the
like
green.
Dave Green, Molly, Mikhail. I want to shout out the CWG. We're gonna have Dickie on tomorrow as our special guest on the Comedy Writers Guild. So that's gonna be really awesome. We're gonna get to pick his brain and find out, what makes his funny. Because I might be a little scared to know. I don't think I had any points.
Liar.
And
Five.
Oh, I had 5. Well, I missed that. My camera, everything was cutting in and out.
Okay, well,
Yay, I had
5 is definitely not enough to beat out Dickie's 14. However, we appreciate you coming by every single time and giving it a try and defending your territory in the valedictorian class of Test
Your
so just so that and everybody in the studio and tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, this game was created because of Miss Bacon. So she holds the standard in the game. So what did you think of the new guy?
Well, like, I'll see you in the green room. How you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel Lambardo. Like, can you feel my libido? Like, no, just kidding. I'm not getting that greasy.
There's a joke in there somewhere. All right. Who would you like to see take us out of the episode?
She froze.
Probably, and it's a great picture. I wish I could do a screenshot. All right, on to Phil Lombardo. Last, but I kept you last because you're certainly not least. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and golden shout out.
I'd just like to give a big old fucking shout out to the Pure Chaos Mike in Brooklyn and the Ithaca Laughs Comedy Festival tomorrow through Saturday because I'm gonna be on that, and I guess I should shout it out. That's popular and thing to do. Anyway, golden shout out to Insane because I like I like that dry humor. I like it a lot. I fucking it's juicy. It's fucking delicious. It's just delicious. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I forgot the points. I don't think I got any points, but I probably got like 25 or 26 if I got, if I'm being honest.
0.
Yeah, I thought. See, like I said. Anyway, thank you all. I appreciate it.
Oh man, and who gets your golden shout out?
Insane.
Oh, that's right. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Okay,
Insane, boss. Insane.
Oh, well, we shout you out, Phil Lombardo. Thank you for being brave enough to actually make it onto the show. You don't have any idea how many people we lose right at the countdown of the show. It seems like they wet their pants and now all of a sudden their dog died, their mom died, family emergencies all over the place. I hate to ask comedians to do the show because I think I'm going to be the biggest killer this year. Like,
can't hurt me.
Nothing on me. So we enjoy having you come by and hang out with us. And as all newbies that come across our stream, we spoil y'all. So you have 3 bonus questions to answer. Are you ready to answer your bonus questions?
I guess I have to be.
Okay. I mean, you don't, because like at the beginning, you were like, we'll see if I'm even here at the end. So, I was like tuning in. I was like, oh my God, is he gonna drop out? Like, okay, this game, is it this game or this game? All right.
No, I'm here. I'm here for the end. Let's do it.
You're here. All right. Number one, did you have fun?
No. No fun was had. You can trust me. I know. I know.
He had fun, line fucker.
I had a lot of fun. Lots of
Well,
fun.
we definitely have fun with you. And that was the greatest Oscar the Grouch impression. So I say Oscar is kind of like tan with really beach wavy hair. I don't know.
He's orange. Fuck y'all.
All right. Number two. What made you say yeah?
Yes to what?
To come on the show?
Oh.
What got you in the van, kid?
Boy, I'm sharp. I'm sharp as a tack right now. I just to be honest, a new experience. I've never done anything like this, and I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone as much as possible. And this seemed like a good way to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
also your reviews of the show. That was, I mean, the people I talked to that actually like supported it, really supported it. So. Yeah.
Oh wow! Well,
Yeah.
did we live up to what they said? I'm
Definitely.
curious. Yes. All right.
Definitely.
All right. So, last question, always most important to us. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Will you come back and join us for another episode?
You fucking better.
If you let me, yeah, I'll be here.
Y'all give it up for Phil Lombardo. Oh, and last but not least, I didn't ask you, Bacon, who do you want to take us out the show?
Oh, Rose, she's been so supportive of me. That's my girl. You my boy, Blue. You're my boy. Except you're a girl and wearing pink.
Pick your pronouns.
And Phil, who do you want to take us out the show?
Insane because he's so tired.
I would love that comedy. All right. Well, it seems like you won this trick chop of the night. So lots of woman energy. I love it. But I would like to first shout out Rose Valley, Insane with his little sleepy brain, and Bacon and Malfunction Junction, Phil Lombardo, our new guy, Cerebral Speed Bump, who will soon become family, and Damien, who's already family, my little Stitch, Joey Lee, always good to have you back. I'm so excited about the cool stuff you have coming up. I wish you would talk about it so I don't have to blow your cover, but that's on the next episode. Randy Holton, our boy Bob Jr. is still doing good. I just downloaded some software to keep him safe while we're out here on the net. So shout out to you all and give yourselves a hand for being an amazing cast tonight. And we couldn't do any of this without the people in the audience who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. So you guys are going to muster up some energy, and you guys are going to shout out to Matt Timney.
Shout out to the talent. I saw that comment.
Shout out Timmy.
Yes, he's been like out in the audience. This is the here's his comment. Rose is an F, just the way it is.
Yeah, he gonna have to definitely come prove himself.
Oh, yeah, you're a hater. I take my cheer back.
You about to get
That was an hour ago.
Oh, I have a joke about him, Matt. It's okay. It's coming.
Oh,
Come
we
on,
got
show,
Nacho
Brian. Just no
Shout
bad joke. It's a good joke.
Nacho Brian,
That's my boy there, Brian. Not so.
who says date rape party. Oh, Brenda.
I mean, that's a good premise.
Oh.
Hate rape drugs are great.
You got Diddy up in here.
That was so bad. That was like so bad. It was crazy, cringy bad. And shout out to our fans for pointing that out. You know, it's always good to know. Y'all say hello to Lloyd Legacy Sharp, who says, just getting into town from New Hampshire, popping in to say, keep it rocking, y'all.
Absolutely, Lloyd. We got you. The legacy.
Come back, Lloyd. Come
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Come back to the stream, Lloyd. Oh, and then we have Ralph Richardson, who says, just checking in, panel. So y'all shout out to Ralph out there, keeping it kosher.
Just checking in.
What's up,
Just
Ralph?
Your helmet and your
in.
Back to
Oh,
Ralph for traffic.
and shout out to Zach No Breaks Estrada. I'll clarify.
Yeah,
Was
my boy
Yeah.
Zach.
by area. So
No
y'all
breaks.
shout him out. Hey. And
What's
shout
up?
out for the clip.
The state of denial.
What's up? Don't flip.
Say
Yeah,
my
watch
area
out for
is
this.
Alaska.
Like if
Alaska.
no brakes hit speed bump, like this will be a cripple fight for the records. Like
I
Hey,
know.
he's half a man. Don't fuck with him.
I'm
And
down.
now Kyle Yankowski. Our
What's up,
Yam.
sweet tater?
who wants
Yeah,
to
my
be
man.
Yammy? I do.
And
I
then we
do.
Hey,
have
Kyle.
Douglas
Please
Stevens,
release yourself.
aka Cindy the Crackhead and Stoner Dude. So shout out to him and Stephanie Dominique. Ooh la la! I love the name. Stephanie
That's
Dominique.
beautiful.
And my fingers are tired, so on the count of 3. We're going to say thank you for watching, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for watching.
Thank
We had a blast.
Keep it
Appreciate it.
sizzling.
You guys are awesome. All right, Malfunction Junction. Here is our special shout out. Let me get this out your face so we can see the M Squad. All right. All right. 3
All right.
minutes on the clock, and you just fill it in as you can. And
Okay.
this is going to be our shout out to our game deck. So we are, wait, hold on. So we are definitely shouting out our game deck, Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Collector card and game deck, coming to you just in time for Christmas. And let's face it, y'all are gonna need something this year because the tariffs are high as giraffe. Boop, boop, boop. And
Oh man.
so you guys are gonna want to get your own. You guys can definitely DM me, or you guys can just comment on this video. All right, Tony, 3 minutes on the clock and fill it in the best you can. Let's go.
Okay, so what we know, my spot on the Prismatism is pretty broad spectrum and high functioning. All right. So if you feel that way about yourself like I do, right? Okay. I've got just the thing for you, man. Oh, yeah. There's a new game in town. On 6/24/25, straight from the eclectic mind of Miss Brenda Brown comes the Sauced in the City Late Night Comedy Card Game and Collector's Deck. Yep, where you can play along with me, Malfunction Junction, a.k.a. Tony Klein, the one we'll see, and all your other favorite castmates. Yep, that is right. Alongside family and friends to compete for your spot on the spectrum in my personal favorite game, the one I almost fucking died playing, man. You say USA Trivia. Yep. Test your abundance of useless knowledge and fun facts by selecting a person to deliver the trivia question with multiple choice A to C answers. The collective will then have 30 seconds to decide the correct answer. If they are correct, well, you're pretty much screwed because they hold your fate. Yeah, you get to do 3 minutes of comedy, which will be, in your case of the public, things you wouldn't normally say out loud, or 3 minutes of something else. Disclaimer, though, remember, if you do 3 minutes of something else, your fate reverts back to the collective, then you're pretty well screwed. You might drown. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad. Now, That's not all, though. Okay. So, also on the 24th of June, it's Miss Brenda Brown's birthday, the release party of this collector game card deck. Yeah, so you might not want to show up and just tell her happy birthday because I'm holding her responsible for every bit of this, and she is the reason it's happening. So, if anything, just tell her happy birthday and don't be rude. What's up?
Y'all give it up for Tony Klein. That was an amazing shout out, paying homage to our Sauce in the City late night comedy card game. Our game launch will be on my birthday, June 24th, 2025. It's a Tuesday, y'all. So that's a lot of that I had to spit out. So, anywho, the pilot decks are on sale now. You guys can simply DM me or comment on this video. See, it says right there. And they are on sale right now because this is the building fund for $5 a deck plus shipping and handling. Estimation about $10. But for 2.5 to 3 hours of fun, I don't really think you can get a better game. So we only have 100 decks to be sent out there for you and your family, friends, and fans to take part in. So you really should get them while you can. With that
Order
being
now, let
said,
the chaos ensue.
what'd you say?
I said, order now and let the chaos ensue.
Yes, sir.
I love it. All right, we got Rose Valley. We usually play a song right here, Rose, but the cast has decided you will take us out of this episode. So I am going to put 3 minutes or something like that on the clock. It does not have to be jokes, but cast.
It
Make
has
sure it's funny. It better be funny for the love of Christ.
Funny.
For the love of late night. Let her rip.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Who here loves traffic? I can't stand it. And you know what? You try to, I mean, what's the difference between a turtle and a Porsche? One's fast, one's slow, but what do they have in common? They both have a slimy a-hole inside.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe, I'm sorry if anybody here drives a Porsche. I'm kind of guessing none of you do, but maybe you do. I don't know. But anyways, okay, I'm sorry. I offend the Porsche drivers here. I mean, what if you got like you got like a cranberry Porsche and like a strawberry Porsche and like a peach Porsche and a grape Porsche, and they're all driving down the road, and then like, you know, all this distracted driving. I mean, we're talking like Highway 95. Have you ever heard of like, you know, Highway 95, Highway 80, Highway 891, Route 66? Everybody's like distracted. Everyone's driving crazy. But then all these Porsches and all these different colored, you know, and then they cause this big accident, and then they all look back and they go, "That's my jam." You know what I mean? Because all these traffic jams and stuff. And then, of course, Prince comes out in his little red Corvette and goes, "It wasn't me. I'm just an angel." And, you know, in heaven or hell or wherever, that's where all the good musicians are. But what if when we die, right? What if when we die, everybody who passes away, they end up in their own little hell or heaven or purgatory, but however they passed away, that's how they pass away. And you've got all of the drug addicts, they're all in their own. If you die of drugs, you're in your own. And then if you die of plane crashes, you're in your own, you know, afterlife. And if you die of suicide, you're in your own. And I know musicians, that's going to be the fun place, right? And you've got the one who like died in the plane crash anyway.
No, keep going.
It's good. All right, that's my time, but thank you so much. I know we can't stand traffic. Being traffic.
Yeah.